Okay, 3 days to go. I'm also going to hit this countdown as well, so at least we've got something going on the screen, and we're up and running. You're going to have to...
Do you want to, yeah. Do you want to, could you do me a favor and read mine?
Hi there, how are we?
Anything at all right now?
I think we're all good. I think we're all good. Hi there, everybody. We are live. We're doing the countdown as we speak. We're getting into it, and we have people here. This is cool.
Lots of people.
Yeah, lots of people. This is
Lots
cool.
of people.
Let's have a look at this. Into the Blue Mister. Hello from Wales, where the weather is California like. Does that mean you're on fire? Because I have been hearing. It's already quite harsh. Yeah, next week, for God's sake, and if you are still in the UK, watch yourselves because it's apparently horrific. It's going to be hot. Yeah, Andrew English. Hello from London. Hotter than San Diego from all of next week. Even though I don't have a ticket, I'm thinking of escaping to San Diego for the week. Like $4.5 grand, it's too much for my pocket. Yes, that sounds about right. What else we got? Into the Blue Mister. Hi Andrew, I'm sitting in front of an open fridge. Yeah, it's harsh. Apparently, it's going to be. I mean, we've got severe weather warnings in the UK. I mean, anyone who turns around and says that, oh no, this is how a normal summer is. No, burning into the ground. Everyone in the UK is definitely feeling the San Diego vibe. As in actual fact, it's cool and overcast here. Have I brought the cool weather with me? It's a bit of a transplant of the weather. There we go. It's very, 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 very cool. But no, we're here at Broken Yolk, which means if you are watching this, if you had a notification, and if you are in town, and you can get down here within the next half an hour, 45 minutes, come and join us, because we're here. And just go to the desk and just say, I'm here for a cup of tea with an Englishman in San Diego. If anything, just so the person at the front door can look at you weird, because that's when you start having to add some kind of password to get in. That's all. Here we go. Hi, Thomas. How the devil are you, sir?
I'm alive.
You're alive and you're here. Excellent stuff. Welcome along. Welcome along. Yes, in the UK next week, 41 degrees Celsius. That's 106 Fahrenheit next week. In the UK, we are not used to that at all. So there we go.
Yeah, we're gonna have 70 all week.
Here next week.
71, 72.
Oh wow. Oh wow. How are you doing, Squire? Yeah.
I was up 36 straight hours from work and flying out here. I didn't sleep for last night.
Oh right, okay. So you are now definitely on the recovery. You're kind of like piecing it all together. Fair enough. Okay, but no, welcome along. It's good to have you here. Like I say, if you're in the vicinity, we would love to have you because I think this is going to be a fun show with 3 days to go. It's going to be cool. It's going to be cool. Okay. I am, however, going to do some pimpage. You're just going to have to get used to it. Well, the other panel is a fake game show.
Oh, that
one, yeah. Which, no, I'm really up for. If anything, because I'm going to look like a complete idiot in front of the SVP of Skybound. Oh, great. That's just fantastic. Okay, let's go to this then, because it's time for the show. And we've got people joining us. That was a little bit of pimpage on my part there, as I'm doing 2 panels, certainly that I'm organising. But we've got 17 people watching us. If I press this button, hang on, if I go to this and add to this stream, and I go to this, we have people in the room. We have people being served early, and we've got Broken Yolk room all to ourselves. Hello there, everybody. So yes, it's all going to be cool. Welcome along. And look, I've got myself an old friend joining us. We have a special guest.
Hello.
We have Alyssa Franks joining us. So it's definitely a reunion because it's been 4 years since I've been in town. I mean, guys, it's been, I can imagine, a long 2 years since, I mean, it's been a long time since you guys have been kicking around. So, yeah, this is exciting stuff. It's good to be back. It really is. Who's excited? Cool. And I think the thing that's also really getting my kind of juices up and running as well is the fact that San Diego is actually preparing really early. We've got the wraps going up like now, so not Monday, Tuesday, and really getting into like a week of con. It's up now. We've got sort of the Broken Yolk sticking up Comic-Con banners and stuff. Now we've got who else? What are we doing? Oh, yeah. There you go.
Yep. Just so you could see it.
Absolutely. We've got the off-site's getting prepped now. So I think the thing that CCI and San Diego are definitely recognizing are people are traveling into town really early and coming in Friday, Saturday, Sunday, which is great because it gives people the time to meet up with friends, meet up with the family that we've made. And is definitely how myself and Caroline are feeling. Even though Caroline is once again wimped out on attending one of my podcasts. She's gone up to Pride. I
will say that the promotion that's been going on the local media has had Pride Week and San Diego Comic-Con all wrapped up in one. So it's like 2 weeks of celebration happening, and it's been hit on every night on the news. So it is a citywide affair.
Absolutely. And yes, as Toby was mentioning as well, going further into town as well, going a little bit further back. I couldn't say, that must be 5th at least. 5th or 6th moving forward.
It's off market.
It's off market, yeah.
They're going way back.
Yeah, building wrap for the Grey Man, which, what we at, 22nd. So next week, there's going to be the Grey Man appearing on Netflix. There is an off-site for that as well, which is being prepped. So, no, it's coming together really early, which is really generating the vibe nice and soon, which is great. Chime in, everyone. Let us know where you're watching from. We've got Solicitor Smeg, get the churro French toast. Okay, what's everyone gone for? What has everyone gone for? I mean, let me bring this. So yeah, Toby, what have you gone for?
I got the. What did I get? Biscuits and gravy.
Food. What are you going for?
Biscuits and gravy.
Biscuits, gravy.
An omelet.
An omelet.
Omelet.
Okay. Tell you what, let's go a little bit. Let's step a bit further back. We'll do it this way. Give us your name. Tell us where you've come from, and your order. So Toby.
I'm a local native San Diegan. So my name's Toby, and got the biscuits and gravy.
The biscuits, gravy.
Kristen, and I'm a local San Diegan, and I got an omelet.
Omelet. Okay.
I'm Veronica. I go down from LA, and I'm getting an omelet.
Veronica's getting the omelet. Excellent stuff. Yay! This is our neighbors in the house.
Hold on.
Excellent stuff.
Hi, I'm Marty from San Diego and San Diego Comic Fest, and I'm having food.
Excellent stuff.
I'm Tom. I'm from Ohio, and I'm working. I just got here. I'm definitely going to get free.
Fair enough. I've gone for the American breakfast because I'm as tourist can be. Yes, I'm Captain Tourist is what I am, and you can tell because look at them legs.
Yeah.
How white are them legs?
And I'm Alyssa, and I've been in San Diego for 4 years. 4 years. It's like love it here. 2 eggs over easy. That's my breakfast.
Excellent stuff. Andrew English, gravy for breakfast, yuck. It's not like English gravy. It's a different.
Sausage gravy, man.
It's awesome.
Good.
They're biscuits. It's not like Kraft crackers. It's different biscuits. It's different words, man. Different words. They use English, but they don't use English. You know what I'm saying? Okay, just accept that. And fair play, the Broken Yolk omelet is really good. Yeah, this is the second time I've come to the Broken Yolk this week because I came here to arrange and organize this. Caroline is wanting to kill me because I've been to the Broken Yolk twice and she hasn't been once yet. To the point where she's actually thinking of saying that her and Rachel are going to go to Phil's barbecue without me. That's revenge right there. That's harsh.
We can take it after this.
I kind of have plans. But no, okay. So San Diego Comic Con 2022. I mean, I think I was talking to Alyssa about this before we came on here, and I think I've mentioned this to Toby as well. While the con's really important to me, and I'm excited for the con, I'm more excited about seeing my friends, seeing people I haven't seen for so long. So that's the kind of thing. Oh, so that's the thing I'm really getting jazzed about. But now we're in it now. We're in Comic Con week, guys. Good God. Yeah, absolutely. Which means it's now time to really start getting excited about the things that the con can bring us. Let's talk pros and cons. Let's talk about the negatives and the positives. Let's really kind of talk about our ramp up to the show and how it's gone. I mean, how's your preparation been? How's your your con prep gone?
We all hit kind of a wall. I think the fandom day, there was a lot of grumpiness that was going on about who got fandom and parties and that, like, I think that was Wednesday or Thursday. But people have kind of rebounded.
It was Wednesday. I was on a plane at the time.
So people have rebounded, and people are just kind of, like, their schedule is settling in. They're less stressed and kind of ready to get here.
Yeah.
How about you?
For myself, I mean, it's been a little bit hit and miss because obviously with the proper job, I haven't been able to prep as much as I have done in previous years, but I have done my best to catch up. If anything, because as I've shown at the beginning of the stream, I have got a couple of panels which I'm going to be doing. So that's been kind of in the back of my mind. But the actual schedule, when they announced the schedule, I think that's when I really kind of latched in and I really got into the groove of it, because it was good to kind of see what CCI were planning, what their idea for the tone of the whole thing was going to be.
Speaking of the schedule, have you gotten a chance to play with the app yet?
Yes, it's garbage. Oh no, okay, no, okay. Let me rephrase. Let me rephrase.
I'm pleasantly surprised about the app.
Let me rephrase. The app. Sorry, the app. No, I haven't updated the app.
Yeah.
The schedule, as in the planner on the EventMe on the website, is
garbage.
Utterly garbage.
Yeah. But the app, once you get to start playing with the app,
I shall download it.
You will. It makes a lot of sense. And the neat thing that I love about the app is that when you select a vendor, it highlights that vendor on the map. So you don't have to be going, like, where is 2236 and switch and look. You can just look at it. It's really nice.
Cool.
I do like the feature where you can put in all
We have
the food's arriving now. Let's have a look at this. Amanda Lee, definitely download it. Hoping they can keep up with it during the con.
Yes.
And saying pleasantly surprised. Excellent.
Yes, food.
I got food. That's gonna go.
Bacon.
Yeah, that's gonna go.
Sorry, I need bacon.
Yeah.
Bacon is here.
This will now go cold as I'm talking. But there we go.
We need silverware.
How many cents?
Oh, thank you.
Here,
Thank you, Aaron.
Thank you very much indeed.
The important things.
So no, I mean, I'm going to download the app now and get it all sorted out. But so you've been surprised by the app?
Yes, and Kirsten was saying so.
I like the feature where you can put in where you are and where you want to go, and on the map.
It actually directs you on the floor.
Yes.
It shows you on the map, and it'll tell you how to get there from where you are. And I think that's a really great feature of it.
That's
the only
nice.
problem I have with the app is that it sporadically wants to not work. Yeah.
Well,
Or is it real hit and miss?
So it doesn't always start. Like, I have a feeling that we're going to have a lot of issues in the convention center itself.
What kind of, what kind of ratio are we talking here?
And it was weird to download it, on the first day it was available, download it for Apple users, but it didn't download for the Android users.
Shock horror surprise.
And then when it downloaded for the Android users and the Apple users went back in, you couldn't get the couple of features were disabled. And I can't remember off the top what they were, and it took like a day or two for them to get those features back up.
Well, I mean, let's put it this way. We've got a good friend of the con, a good friend of the show already, which is really good to have met up with Chuck Cook. Chuck is Mr. IT. He's all about the IT, and he's
a great networking
guy, and he would love to have the IT job. And I'm certain that he's got plenty of ideas to make the app go a little bit better. Amanda Lee, let's have a look at this. Talking about things. Amanda definitely hoping that they can keep up with it going the con, and saying, which makes me nervous about when the volume really hits it. Yeah, that's the concern, isn't it? But I mean, this is something that CCI has always had. It's always done its best to accommodate for this kind of size, and then it's a case of how it manages when it doesn't. Let's talk about the actual con in terms of numbers then, and what we can expect from it, because we know that some CCI have rolled over the badges from 2019. We have had a whole bunch of people that will have cancelled, COVID concerns, just generally being in close quarters with people. Do we feel it's going to be a 100% attended con, as Leanne has said on numerous occasions, or do we feel it's going to be a little bit more San Diego Comic-Con Special Edition Plus?
No.
Okay.
No, it's going to be well attended.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm thinking, and anybody correct me.
Dive in, guys.
I mean, I think it's going to be. I think we're right up there with the attendance level that we had.
A much bigger conference.
Yeah.
The special edition, literally, you can see the whole thing in an hour.
Mm.
And this one, obviously, with all the offsites and with everything, it's going to be a different con than we're used to, but it's going to be a huge event.
Yeah. Andrew English, 120%. That's a bit much. I don't know about that. Amanda Lee's Saturday will be nuts. Andrew Dickinson, who did come over for special edition SE, did seem about 50%. That was the vibe that they kind of got. Okay. So while the attendance is going to be there, we're not going to be having all of the exhibitors that we know of. So we have got some major companies that are not going to be on the floor.
But you've also got newer people. Spoke Art, which is in the month.
It's okay.
Has finally gotten a booth on the floor. So there, while some have gone, some more are coming in. Personally, I don't think it's a bad thing to have churn. You need churn to invigorate and to revitalize.
I'll go on that.
So yes, I miss Image. That's the booth that I'm like.
Dark Horse?
Yeah. Well, yeah, there's that too, but the Walking Dead booth, the huge on floor presence of zombies. I miss that. I'm gonna miss that one.
Sure. Karma Savage, it feels like it's going to be full-fledged con numbers to me.
Yeah.
Amanda Lee, Gaslamp will likely be swamped with no COVID protocols. That's going to be harsh.
Yeah.
I've got my mask. I mean, I think I made sure. I hope I made sure that everyone's double vaxxed, all sorted out here. Yeah, all good. Yeah. Solicitor of Smeg, I can't wait to talk the processes. Oh, but that's the fun we always have. Yay! Talk the processes. But so what? Of course, Neil before Zod. Absolutely. I'm looking forward to seeing how the floor's going to look out and how it's going to feel.
I just wonder what on Saturday morning, what is going to be in the WB panel?
Okay.
That's my you know. I know they've talked about a couple of things, but are they going to bring any surprises?
Well, the big surprise would be if they actually turned around and tried to positively spin that they are going to reshoot the Flash movie from frame one. And yeah. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
If we had a certain actor showing up on stage, that could be an interesting reception that boy would get. So we'd see how that one goes. But no. He may have done something half an hour before he came on stage. I don't think that boy can actually step on a sidewalk without breaking some kind of law somewhere. For myself, for WB, I think it's going to be Drain. I think it's going to be the Rock Show.
Yeah.
And that boy's sense of personality can fill any 6,500 capacity room. So, no, I think it's going to be a Dwayne The Rock Johnson show. Yes, you're going to be having Zach Levi on stage doing his bit for Shazam as well. Yeah, it might be all about the magic. I think they may just kind of dial back on the whole Trinity, the Batman, Superman bit. I think they might just dial back. And I think it's all about the Shazam.
Yeah.
For me, for WB.
Yeah.
But then I've been at the bookending of that day on the Saturday. It's when I think I shared it on Twitter. Somebody put a we found a leaked schedule for who's going to be showing up. No, cool your jets. It was this thing that had been put together by a fan site. And it was like it was everything from we're going to be getting all of the old Netflix show cast. They're going to be coming on stage. We're going to be having all the Justice League are coming back. The Avengers are coming back. And it just rattled through, and I just went, dude, they've got an hour.
Yeah.
They have an hour.
Yeah.
Calm your jets. It's not going to happen. But I think it's going to be cool.
Yeah, all of this is by way of saying, what is this con going to be? And I think it's going to be close. It was.
What, 2010, 2009?
No, 18, 19. I mean, we may not get some of the star power that we got in Hall H on Saturday, but the vibe feels the same. The downtown feels the same. The amount of people that are coming in and the excitement level feels a little bit more, if that's possible. That's my feeling to it. Okay, I'm going to continue speaking while he finishes chewing.
So let's do a smack. The WB panel is going to be one big troll, and it's going to be nothing but old Animaniacs cartoons.
That would give me a chance to go to the Mondo booth if I win the lottery.
Yeah.
So I can get my Mondo poster.
And he followed it up on second thought. I'd rather see that than the actual panel. Yes.
Hey, we should get, we should get the guy who does the Animaniacs song. Yeah, where is he?
Yeah, get him. Like I say, okay, Saturday is always usually like the big haul. We might as well let's get Hall H out of the way then.
Yeah.
Saturday's usually the big day for Hall H. Is it just me, or am I more excited about the other days?
Yeah.
Thursday is really strong. Thursday is really strong.
Yes.
Friday's nicely strong.
Yes.
Saturday's got some cool stuff, but it's not the big day for me this year. No?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I agree. Thursday, the Toho panel. I'm really looking forward to that. With the TAC meter. It's really fun. There's a panel on Friday. I'm actually really looking forward to Savage Marine with Casper Van Dien, the guy.
I know.
Yeah. Okay, so with Casper, the guy who played in Starship Troopers.
Casper Van Dien.
Van Dien, yes.
Yes.
I'm really looking forward to that, to see what that's about. That's Friday night. So there, there's a whole bunch of little gems that are happening out there.
Well, I mean, I'm gutted as hell because I've got my panel on the Thursday, and at the same time there's a spotlight on Jock. They programmed that deliberately.
Yes.
That was a deliberate CCI thing, and I'm taking it personal. All right.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
There's that.
There was two things I wanted. I wanted to get a signature, and I wanted to see, and I wanted to see Hall H. So, and of course, the signature only day of signing is on that Saturday.
Of course.
I'm like,
Let's step away from Hall H, step away from road programming. Let's talk about, like, say, the experience and the other things that we can do. Has anybody else been having some serious issues with the exclusive portal, which, by the way, closes today, 12 p.m. Has anyone else been having issues?
in an hour and a half. So get on it.
Really technical issues where some people on different platforms were unable to only select one thing at a time.
Yeah.
When I got on there, I went on the actual computer, my desktop, and went into a browser window, and I was going, I want that many of this and that many of that. And this, that.
There seemed like there was, I went through it last night, and correct me if I'm wrong, but there seemed like there was two platforms that you could do. One was kludgy as hell, and the other one was actually made sense. So I don't know the delineation on how you got which one.
I was using Chrome.
Yeah, no, yeah,
I don't know if they set it up for different browser types. She was using.
I was using my iPad. I had issues
one at a time.
Yeah.
Whereas, I mean, a friend of mine, which is Rachel Bueno, she was doing it on her phone, and yes, it was a little bit like eating a Chinese meal with chopsticks through a letterbox. So it was a little bit fiddly, but she got there and she kind of worked through. I have been having some serious issues, so I'm going to be calling on you guys to help me out with my exclusives after this. So yeah, I mean, we've got Solicitor's Meg. Why did they change the portal in the first place? I genuinely think it was down to cost. I think there's been some cost-cutting measures across the board.
They got rid of several IT people in the past 3 years and changed.
It's not just IT either. It's various departments.
Yeah. Also, the way it was set up initially left a lot to be desired.
I don't want to own a dog, the guy who's really running IT.
Oh, no.
But I have a funny feeling that guy has got very little experience.
Or sleep.
So they needed to do a revamp and bring it into the modern age. That's the word that I've been getting on the inside.
Okay.
Also, the fact they added things even recent yesterday after people had already done their in the week, and you can't change it. Like, you should have waited until everything was ready. So, like, you don't know what you did, and then you have zero chance for the new one.
Well, and they waited till the last minute to announce they were changing it too. So, like, people who didn't want to get into the last minute thing, like, I did mine a few hours before it was supposed to end, before they announced it. And then as soon as I was done, like 5 minutes later, they announced it was sending it. I'm like,
Yeah. Okay. I mean, what have you felt about the exclusives and about what they've added? Because it does seem to be the Mondo Funko show.
The fact that some places are doing, you're going to order them at the booth, but they don't ship till later.
Yeah.
Like Hasbro is going to have nothing on site. And they're also, from what I've read, which nobody will know until it starts, not limiting the QR codes. So, like, there's going to be a thing you scan, and once it's scanned so many times for an item, that's it. Like, they're not spreading them through the days.
Sure.
It's just a QR code on the side of the booth, supposedly, that you scan. If the item's available, you buy it.
Understandable. Guys, I mean, your thoughts on the actual, so like what has been offered on the exclusives? The signings have been really.
it's really light, and I have a feeling we're going to see a lot of on-site lineups in the sales pavilion this year.
Which is, I mean, that's what the exclusives portal was designed to pare back.
I just think
It was deliberately introduced, so we had no lines on the floor.
I think Colin has been dealing with a lot of cancellations last minute, a lot of additions last minute. I mean, I've seen people on some of the websites or some of the Facebook pages that I belong to, who literally last week got notified they got spaces on the floor. So with the information up until probably even today just coming in, it's hard for Con to put those in the portal. And so I think you're going to see a lot more on-site in the Sales Pavilion lineups that are not been announced yet.
Fair enough. We have Into the Blue Mister. You were ready to say something then. Into the Blue Mister, and I will take a poll from our audience here. You ask the attendees which they would prefer, and I guarantee you 99% of them would prefer an actual physical comm guide rather than a digital one.
Yeah.
Would you want your physical comm guide?
Yes.
Yes. Hands up if you want a physical comm guide.
There is going to be a con guide.
Well, no,
Is
just
there?
in your book.
Oh, a souvenir book.
I mean the souvenir, but yeah, the
Yeah.
one with the Rocketeer on it,
Yeah.
and El Cortez on it.
Yeah.
That's what I
want
want.
to know if we don't have beautiful artwork and all that stuff inside. What are they doing about printing the autograph option, which has
Right.
always been one of those little hidden gems?
Yeah.
Saying, you know, what?
That's a bloody good point.
Because can you now say, okay, I don't have the book, will you please sign my?
That's a bloody good point.
Right.
You're absolutely right, because the idea was, yeah, whatever they charged on the floor, it was irrelevant because you have a physical guide. You have a signature inside the book. Bloody good point. Okay, so you were about to say something. Go for it. You were going to dive in.
What were we talking about?
We were talking about the exclusive portal, the way that the CCI are kind of organizing themselves.
A couple of points that people have brought up on the forum have been they're thinking that there's a lot of supply chain issues going on, and that's why vendors are unsure as to what they can bring and what they can't bring. I think it also may be a little on the economic platform. Vendors can't afford the outlay for freebies and exclusives this year prior to recouping the losses. And the other thing about the portal itself is it's lacking. You know, it's just lacking in terms of the amount of stuff that's being offered.
That was very nice.
I forget. I need to watch you to see what you're done chewing.
I'm fine. I'm fine. Absolutely.
I'm sorry.
The first time you delivered it live.
Yes.
Well, this one as well, Andrew Dixon saying it's also something that's really kind of wound him up. The print on demand for merch as well. They kept that quiet, by the way, didn't they? They dropped that, I believe, on Saturday night. Merch available for the show.
Right.
Not cheap. Was it $35 for a T-shirt?
No, 25.
Is it 25?
It is 25. It hasn't gone up by much. I mean,
Okay.
only a couple dollars.
Because it's not with graffiti.
It's not with
Because
graffiti.
graffiti
Right.
have gone the way, unfortunately.
Right. I am glad to see that they're going to be selling T-shirts on site.
My whole thing with that
Yeah.
is it going to be this year's T-shirts on site, or is it going to be past year's?
I thought it was
Because
this
it
year's
didn't necessarily
T-shirts.
say when it just said Comic-Con merchandise will be available. It didn't say what.
Oh,
So they might just be bringing stuff they found in the warehouse.
the old graffiti
Oh, boy.
stuff.
Stuff that they have in the warehouse. And so that's the key to see, because it went so quickly, and everyone was speculating that the reason that they didn't have it is they didn't want to print too much at
Right.
once. And so is it going to be the new stuff or the old stuff?
You see, I took it to mean that they were going to do a limited printing of the new stuff, and I'm hoping that most people will order.
I don't see how they could
ahead.
have pulled that together within a matter of 24 hours. Literally, the site went live, it said we have to order and it will be shipped in August. And within 24 hours of that, they changed it to say Comic-Con merchandise will be available on the floor.
Right.
It's going to be printed as of right now. They are printing as we speak.
I can say I understand what you're saying, and that's a good point. However, we all know how Comic-Con sometimes gets their wording wrong.
Yes.
So
That's why I'm saying we have to be prepared to show up and be knocked out.
See?
I got you.
I was diplomatic there.
You were very diplomatic. You did the thing. I was very impressed. So there we go. Mandalay, this is more about the souvenir guide. Super easy way to save money for the con and reduce waste, but still sad for the loss of tradition. And Julie Hodge stating T-shirts are printed there on demand. Yeah, it's going to be a company in town, and they're just going to be.
Oh, good. Okay.
That's the way it's good. I think that's the way it's going to work. Okay. Anything else? I mean, this has just been a way for us to kind of do a show and meet up and be excited about what we see. You haven't even touched your breakfast yet.
Yeah. Well, no, I've eaten some bacon. I would love, on my personal want list, I would love to find a way to have wristbanding for Hall H and the everything not be at 9 o'clock, 8 and 9 o'clock at night when it interferes with all of the parties. Okay. This is my.
Makes sense. Well, I mean,
my wish list.
For the Friday night to Saturday, I will not be going to any parties because I'm not Mr. Sad Sack, but I am going to the Eisners.
Yes.
And I think this will be the year where, and every single time, I go to the Eisners, and I then have to leave because I have to go and get my wristband.
Yes.
So yeah. And I missed
So
out
we're
on the
doing the
Eisners.
Eisners. Are we going to do the Eisners this year?
I'm doing the Eisners.
Okay.
I'm going to be there.
Save me a seat.
So there you go.
Okay. And we'll both leave. We'll both go out.
I'm done with that. Let's have a look at this. This is Fan Adventures. I found out that an acquaintance of mine designed this year's concerts. Excellent stuff. Well done. Nice. Into the blues drummer. At least there will be carpet, so carpet gate can be ended. So there we go. Also, by the way, I bumped into the comms team at for outside the convention center a couple of days ago. Water bottles and refilling of water bottles. They've seriously expanded how many water fountains there are inside the convention center.
Yeah.
It's the little things like that which really will make life so much easier.
And the other thing is that the San Diego water has gotten so much better.
So I'm not going to be sterile by the end of the week.
No.
Well,
But
okay. Well, she said.
Sorry, I couldn't resist. I was just kidding. But if you think back to 2010, the water here was awful, and it's so much better now. And so
Fair enough. Okay.
Drink tap water.
I shall go swimming in the bayfront. I will let you know.
Okay.
See just what kind of PJ saying, but you will have a third eye. Okay.
Oh, come on.
What kind of third eye we took? No, I'm not even going to go down that road. There we go.
As I back.
Right. I'm gonna. Well, tell you what, we'll give it. We're going to do another five minutes of this, and then I'm going to let Alyssa have something to eat, and we're all going to kind of like meet up and we'll just go talk and go really get into the vibe of this. But I wanted to, for myself, if you are coming into San Diego for Comic Con, I think you're going to have a blast. If anything, because not just the convention itself, and like I say, I don't think it's going to be the con where it's going to be a different vibe, it's going to be a different flavor. But the friends that we've made and the family we've made for ourselves, they are there, and I don't think they will ever change. They don't disappear.
I disagree.
Fair enough. Go on then. What's you disagreeing with me, Alyssa? I've never heard of this before. This is a first. Go on.
No, the ending of what you said, of course, absolutely, it will be. Seeing everybody again after COVID is wonderful, and I know I shouldn't say after COVID because we're not after COVID.
Yet.
We aren't there yet, but I think it will be a con that we will remember, and there will be highlights, and it will be wonderful.
Yes, absolutely. Let's just go around the room real quickly. The thing that you are, if you think Comic-Con, first thing you're looking forward to. Toby.
Oh God.
Oh God, oh God.
I'm just looking forward to the people.
Yeah.
There you go, Tristan saying the people.
People.
Veronica? People.
People.
People. People.
The experience.
Okay, you say no. Go on then.
Well, I mean, the idea of walking into a place full of people at this time
Yeah.
is something
It's sure.
I do worry about. I think a lot of us do worry about it, and I'm actually very happy about all the precautions that are
Sure.
being taken. I do urge everybody wear your mask.
Wear your
outside.
goddamn masks, please.
Please wear your mask outside as well. People out here have
No.
freedom.
We've got the. I mean, as Americans, you've all got the Clear Health app as well. So you're going to be able to get your wristbands. For myself, I'm going to have to find out how that's going to pan out because I do have vaccination status as part of my NHS app as a UK visitor. But no, getting the wristband will be one of my first priorities. You will not see me down, certainly around Gaslamp, and certainly not inside the convention centre without wearing a mask on. It'll be only coming off when I go on my panels, with there's some distance from people. But yeah,
Or
if you are, or eat. Okay, fair enough.
I'm just saying because right now neither of us have masks on.
Yes.
So I had made that qualifier.
But yeah, stay safe, wear your masks, make sure that you are, because you're not just wearing the mask for yourself, you're wearing it for a mask for the other people, these people that you are happy to see again.
And the new variant is
New
serious.
So there we go, look after yourself. So anything, send again people, or is there anything else that you kind of like?
I mean,
Just
I know it sounds crazy, but it's how much you guys. I enjoy the 36 hours Halloween party, meeting people, talking to people, the random celebrities popping up. Like that's as much fun as Saturday itself. Like knowledge. So that's how you meet the best people. So you have to trust your spot in line and grab your food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds like a plan. I mean, I am looking forward to going into Gaslamp now and sort of looking around. I mean, we've kind of got a general sense of it, but Gaslamp has changed. I'm really enjoying the alfresco vibe to the outside eating. That's good. That should have been introduced 10 years ago, frankly. That was a bit of a face from over there. Not necessarily agreeing to that, maybe. I don't know. But I do like the slightly more airy vibe to it. I am wanting to check out which venues are closed, what should reopen, the faces.
Speaking of that, on both of our sites, I know that there's a link to the video that Chuck Cook did, which gives a preamble to what's closed, but also gives a good guide to some lesser known restaurants in East Village, just steps from the gas lamp, which is highly recommended. Basic Pizza, he recommended. I've been there. I highly recommend that one also. It's just by Petco.
I am going to be heading there at some point today.
Yeah.
Because I've heard way too many good things.
Yes, absolutely. I will say, I'm trying to remember what I was going to say.
I'll tell you what, I'll come back to some more comments, let you have a think about it. Into the Blue Mister, will we have a mid-con podcast or just a knackered-looking Leonard post-con next week? The latter, I suspect. I don't know if it'll be the Monday, but at some point at the early of next week, I'll do a post-con wrap-up and we'll just kind of decompress and take stock of what we've enjoyed over the last weekend. Roshan, Comic-Con is D20. Yeah, hi Raj. Comic-Con is D23 practice. Right. Can I just say we were talking about this last night. We were talking about this last night. D23 is hardcore Comic-Con because I'm sorry, you queue up for the Friday for the Saturday panels downstairs in that convention center. That's torture. The camping out outside of Hall H is a joy and a breeze compared to the waterboarding and the torture that they put you through, the sensory deprivation that they put you through at D23. I'm looking forward to doing that. But no, excellent stuff. Thank you very much indeed for joining us, Roshan. Good to have you here. Movers and shakers, we recommend 2 places, Mikos and Richard Walker's Pancake House.
Yes.
There you go, you've got your
Yeah.
couple. And to wrap things up, certainly from the comments as we finish things up, this is for Solicitors Meg. I left for like 10 minutes to go and do something, and I feel I've missed everything. It really is San Diego Comic-Con season.
Yes.
Yes. Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth?
I am,
Yeah.
just to circle back to what you were asking earlier, I have the honor of introducing a gentleman, a 66-year-old geek who has never been to Comic-Con, never been to any Comic-Cons before, to San Diego Comic-Con this year.
Dropping him in at the deep
Yes,
end, man.
deep end. And, you know, and I warned him that I am not going to be there to help him out every day.
Wow.
I will
Okay.
report back at the end of con and see how things went.
Right. So we'll be picking up his broken body sometime around Sunday afternoon.
Yes.
I'll put it in there.
That's you're mean. You're mean.
You've introduced Comic-Con roadkill.
You know, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I'll do that for you. I don't mind walking. I don't," and I'm like, "You don't know what
You don't know what
just
you're
said."
into. My word. But no, I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a fun show. We'll soon find out. 3 days to go. What this con is going to bring us, and hopefully, if you are coming into San Diego, hopefully you'll follow what we're doing, and with us.
If anybody is going to be at the museum tomorrow morning, I will be volunteering. Stop by and say hi. I usually try and hang out right next to Spider-Man and take pictures. So we'll see.
Yeah.
But try and get over to the museum. It is worth the effort, and there's a lot happening downstairs and upstairs.
Is it $30 a ticket for the entrance?
I'm to be honest with you, being a volunteer, I don't know.
Fair enough. You don't need to know. You're a volunteer. So there we go. Okay.
There are some advantages to being local.
Aren't they just?
Wanted to add for those folks who go down to the hotel circle area, there has been changes down there, especially around the town and country. They've added more buildings in front. Remember where the place had in the front where all the palm trees are and everything?
Yeah.
In front? No longer there.
Okay.
They've added buildings like parking structures or more rooms. So it's changed.
So speaking of town and country, tomorrow we can get our wristbanding for COVID there.
Yeah.
I heard there's going to be free parking there.
I don't know about parking. I
Okay.
don't know about parking.
From our intel knows about the free parking.
Right. Yeah.
I think what he's doing is he's parking at the trolley stop closest to it at Mission Valley and walking. Be careful. But I don't advise that if you're not familiar with San Diego.
Yeah,
Right.
Passion Valley Mall really dislikes people parking there and not paying the shopper.
Yeah.
And, like you take the trolley or anything else, they are very about
Fair enough.
They're not fun down there when it comes to that.
Fair
You're
enough.
not there to shop. Get out.
Fair enough. So there you go. We're going to leave you with a bit of a tip. There you go. That's cool. Hopefully we'll see you in San Diego. If not, you'll hopefully follow us and all of our output going on. You'll find me, of course, Englishman SDCC on all of the socials. Where can people follow yourself, Alyssa, or certainly follow the Friends of Comic Con?
friendsofcomiccon.com. You can find us on the forum there.
Excellent stuff. So I am going to point Mr. Aaron Neighbours as well, because my word, you've got yourself a busy week. What have you got planned, sir? What have you got?
Well, I'm just going to walk around and kind of first time conqueror.
I'll introduce you to my friend.
But I do have a panel on Friday at 5 p.m.
That's
I'll
what
be moderating a panel, spotlight panel, Keith Jones, the creator of Power Nights, and he owns Kick Comics, so I'm looking forward to that.
That is going to be cool. One more time with the time and date.
It's room 4, Friday, 5 p.m.
There you go. Excellent stuff indeed. 4 p.m. Excellent stuff. And do you want to do a quick pimpage of the Comic Fest?
Please come visit us at the San Diego Comic Fest table in the mezzanine.
You've got a table up there.
We do have a table. Come say hi. And there are lots of other great organizations in the mezzanine area. Come visit and play.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Right. I think that's pretty much us. We're going to have, well, I'm going to let you have your cold breakfast. Your eggs are
It's going to be lovely. Don't worry about it.
Into the Blue Mister, please bring back, we had this mentioned a bit earlier. Please bring back as much TAS as you can and have a competition when you come back. Any TAT, and I'm going to be bringing this up as well, because a couple of years back, Toby and a whole bunch of good friends here, because we weren't able to make it to San Diego Comic Con 2019, put together a care package for us, which was, you have no idea how emotional we got over that. That was something else. I want to do that for Leanne. We want to do that for Leanne, because Leanne, we're missing you, and we really want to do it. So there we go. But other than that, thank you very much indeed for tuning in, and thank you very much indeed for joining us this entire run up to San Diego Comic Con. Apart from the post-con decompression episode, that's us for a little while. Going to take a bit of a break and get ourselves geared back up for season 10 or the next run of it. So yes. But thank you so much indeed for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. And hope you stick with us at An Englishman in San Diego. Do, of course, head to theconventioncollective.com. Follow us for updates.
Follow us for updates.
Follow us for updates. But hopefully you can join us as well at theconventioncollective.com for all of our stuff that's on the website as well. I think that's pretty much us. Enjoy your convention. If you're not here, hopefully you'll enjoy it vicariously through us. But have yourself an amazing San Diego Comic Con. From all of us at Talkin Con, a cup of tea with an Englishman in San Diego. Take care, everybody. We'll see you soon. Yay! We made it! We got there! Yeah! Woo! And now, for the last time, I get to play some end credits.